Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm here demonstrating mandazi making. This is what I have. Unfortunately, I'm already almost done. This is all what I have left. I already did my dough. Next time maybe I'm going to show you how I do this. It's very simple. All you need is milk, egg, sugar, salt, and this time I used some spices. I used cardamom. Maybe you can see this. It smells so good. Oh my god. Oh, this is one spice you can add to your mandazi. Wow. And baking powder, of course, not forgetting. So I'm just going to go ahead, and hoping guys all will be well demonstrated in my video. So what you do is you make sure your surface is not too soft, otherwise you will not be able to roll your dough. So I go ahead rolling. This is what I do. You need a rolling pin, and you roll this from left to right, from inwards to outwards, until you get a circular uh, kind of a circular form. And from this I will get my shapes. Well, I've already done this. Like I said, I'm almost done. So I started with triangular shapes. This is what I started with. Then I went to rectangle or circle. No, square. And still I did some circles. This is what I have. And what I used was this. I used this drinking what do you call this? I don't know. Well, I used this cup, this one, to make the circles. But for this time round, for this, I would just use my knife. And guys, just watch and see what we're going to do. You don't have to make it really circle. You can just make it as flat as possible. It doesn't have to be circular in any way. What you have to be very sure about is making the whole dough a bit flat. You do not have to make it really thick, otherwise it might not cook well inside for the mandazis. And before I go ahead, I just want to explain what mandazi is. Mandazis are like Kenyan cookies or shortcakes, yes. So this is what we always, not always, but is most popular for breakfast, for ceremonies like birthdays, like weddings, like family functions, get-togethers, and so on and so forth. Mandazis are very simple, they're very light, and they are mostly accompanied with tea or juice or water or any kind of a drink that you wish to do. So for me to do this, I need oil. I'm going to do some shallow frying, so I will just put my pan inside. I will just put my pan back to the heat, and we will go ahead making the forms. Like I said, you need this to be a bit flat and not so thick and not so thin. this is how thick it is. It is, like you can just see, it's not really thick at all. So maybe I just go one more round, flattening this form. So, and what I do from here, I will just cut it halfway like this, and then I will get myself from the middle and try getting some triangles. And this is how I do this. Just watch. I go from the center outwards, making sure I meet my points right in the middle. This is how I achieve my triangles. From this whole pattern, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 triangles, and this is what I have. It's this simple. And as soon as this is done, what you have to do is, like I said, mandazis need oil for this whole process to be shallow fried. I pinch some dough, this tiny. I just want to test the oil. If it does pop up, then this is a sign that the oil is ready to use. So after I have had the test, I'm just going to go ahead and place my mandazis inside. And as soon as you put this, you will notice that, you see, the oil will start popping. And this is how it's done. I do not congest my pan. Oh, be careful. It can be really dangerous when the oil spills all over. But for this time, this is how I just do it. Maybe, yes, this is how it's done. You can just see. So as it cooks, I will check as I continue doing the second dough, which is actually my last one. And just as we did from the first one, we just roll this inwards and outwards, turning it on the other side. See, very simple. This is how we do it. It's very simple. And like you saw, I used some oil, not oil, I used some flour for my surface where I flatten the dough, so that it doesn't stick, and so that I can really easily roll the whole dough. So while I'm doing this, I also concentrate on the pan just to make sure that everything is all doing well, doing fine. And this is what I have. So what you notice is that the mandazis will start turning golden brown. And what you have to do is just keep turning them from from inwards to outwards. Like, you just turn them. That's how simple it is. So you can just see me. This is what I have done. This is what I have achieved after rolling. And on the other hand, this is what I have. So you can just have a look. This is what is going on. So my mandazis are getting really brown with time. Maybe I'm just going to focus this. Like you can see, you just turn this, you turn that, you keep turning and turning. So, and this is what I really have with me. very beautiful golden brown. And once every side of the mandazi is golden brown, then it's the chance, it's the time that you're supposed to drain them out from the hot pan. Otherwise they are going to get black, which will make them really not have a good taste. So let's get back to the position. This is what I have, and this is just very simple. You can see, very beautiful, delicious, and very, very, very easy snack. Very, very easy to do. So let's go ahead making the rest. I place them right in the oil like I did in the past place. And for this I'm going to make squares. Well, really not really squares, but something similar to squares. So I just went through the middle. I cut it into half and divided it into 6 parts. So this is what I came up with. Yeah. So guys, everything else is doing well. This is what we had. Oh, it's really hot, you have to be careful. So I think this is all about shallow fry mandazis. It's this simple. I'm done, and my final products. This is what I have with me. Beautiful, beautiful. And all this is enough for all of us. Yay! So let's go ahead, turning the rest what is in the pan. You can just follow. Unfortunately I did this quite late and it almost turned a bit brown. So I'm going to end this video here, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'm looking forward to meet you another time. For now, good night and goodbye.